Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Filament, where we'll start with some light reading, because we really should. We really should, and so we will. Where did we leave off? That's a great question. I think we are... Yes, Aubergine week 5 is, I think, where we should go next, so let's just do that. We've read all the other week 5s except for Aubergine and Marmalade, I believe, so there should not really be very many new messages here, so we should be done fairly quickly with week 5 stuff, and then we can transition into week 6 stuff and just see what's what. Okay, that's a new one. Marmalade, what do you know of holograms? Hi Aubergine, we've been here about a month and I feel that my personal living quarters have a distinct lack of coziness. I've begun working on a fireplace with a little heater in to help offset this. I would like a holographic display for it, as I'm sure neither Canary nor Vermilion would be too happy with it being real fire. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure where to begin. Don't suppose you know a thing or two about holograms? I could certainly use a hand. Cheers, Marmalade. Hey, well, I know how to create a holographic display on a theoretical level, though I've not yet had the opportunity to work on one firsthand. From my understanding, they tend to be pretty tricky. A big factor is the size of the hologram, because of the energy required to keep them going. That only starts becoming an issue when the size in question is approaching that of a small ship, though. The Alabaster systems already contain a holographic display unit, which I'm sure we could piggyback off of. I'd like to learn more about their construction, so I'll handle that for you. It should be fun to work on. Want to get together this evening and sketch out some ideas? Aubergine. Sounds good, buddy. I'll see you later then. That's the Canary stuff. Yeah, we don't need to read that. We've read this one already. Yes, we have. Orbital Decay, Games Night, Vinyls, Fireplace. Hey bud, thanks again for helping me out with the initial designs for my fireplace. I know it's a Sunday, but I was wondering if you wanted to hang out later and help me start putting things together. I did some work on it over the last few days and some of the fundamentals are ready to go. Hey, that sounds good. I actually did a few tests earlier this week on some initial flame simulations. They already look pretty convincing, if I may say so myself. You're welcome to see, but you'll have to come to my room to take a look, as that's where the projector is wired into the ship. Can't wait, let me know when you're about. Give me 30 to shower and eat. Alright. Entry 5. Day 29. Word of the day. Unbecoming. Then we have rambunctious. Disagreeable. Miscreant? I don't know. Fallacious. Guiltless and wry. Alright. Decent selection of words of the day, I would say. Let's go ahead to Marmalade week 5. It should have no new messages but some log stuff potentially, and then I don't know. We'll be fine. I guess the only way we could have a new message here is if I'm definitely doing this wrong. I wasn't really paying attention. But it is not a good idea if you're doing these. Oh, was I doing it right? This looks so wrong. I was right. Man, this is a very strange shape, but okay. If you message the captain or anything like that. Holograms, Lantern 2, Orbital Decay, Games Night, Fireplace, Orbital Decay, congrats. Yeah. Color, white shirt washed with denim jeans. Texture, gooey. Size, difficult to miss. Shape, wood roller. Mood, seeing your food arrive at a restaurant. Sure. I don't know, these are very weird. Anyway, let's go ahead to tune week 6 and hope it's not too much to read. But it might be. It just might be. I'll have to wait and see, I guess. That's a lot. Hey, are you currently in the med bay by any chance? I know it's nearly the end of the day, but if you're still around, could I drop by and maybe get some painkillers? I'm hoping I'm not feeling so hot. I can't read, apparently. Evening. Yes, I'm still at my desk and you're very welcome to come by. I know I can't make you, but you really should take it a little easier after work. I'm telling you this both as a friend and as your well-being officer. It's concerning that you're drinking so much that a hangover would persist this far into the following evening. See you shortly, Vermilion. Hey, I'm not hungover. It's just a stomach ache, I'll have you know. It flared up earlier today and it's been getting worse since. Must be something I ate. I'll be there in a minute. I know it's late, but you said to message if things got worse. It feels like I'm being stabbed in the gut, and I've just thrown up in my bin. I stayed late to work in the bridge, but the pain is so bad that I'm not sure I can leave on my own. Rescue me? I'm awake, I'll be right up. Hold tight. Morning, Aura. I'm afraid I have some bad news to deliver. Juniper had to undergo surgery late last night due to a case of acute appendicitis. The surgery itself is fairly minor. Everything went smoothly and Juniper is doing just fine. We're lucky we caught it when we did. For the time being, she's going to have to spend some time recovering in the ward. It's hard to tell how long that might take, but it could be anywhere up to a week or so. I know that you are busy this week preparing for the probe launch on Monday, but I would appreciate it if you could be understanding of Juniper's absence on that front for the time being, Vermilion. Can we come and see her? She's still sleeping, so it might be best to give it a few hours. Vermilion. Huh. I had my appendix removed too. A while ago now, actually. Yeah, a long while ago, actually. 12 years ago? Maybe? That sounds right. It wasn't even that bad, it was just like a persisting pain. But it wasn't like so bad that, you know, it didn't, like I just kept going with my day. It was just, oh, it hurts. I went to the doctor and at that point I just had made up my mind that it was the appendix and I wanted to get rid of it. So when the doctor did the testing stuff, like pressing in, and it didn't really hurt like that, it did not hurt. Or any more than it just didn't change anything. So I just said, yeah, this hurts. And then I got an ambulance ride to the hospital, and then they did some x-ray stuff. And yeah, it was the appendix. It was weirdly inverted, I guess, which is why I think that's why it was like different. Like I could jump and like crouch and all those things you're supposed to not be able to do without it like really hurting a lot when it's the appendix. That didn't matter at all. Like it didn't affect the pain in any way. But yeah, I made the call basically, and I was right. Anyway. June, I'm so sorry I turned in early last night. I had no idea. I came by this morning, but you were still resting. I hope you're okay. Don't sweat it, I'm doing fine. I'm up now though, so feel free to come and visit whenever. Oh, and if you do, a warm beverage wouldn't go amiss. Great, I'll come by ASAP. Can Vermilion just get you the drink though? I might be a while. No, it has to be you. Why? I wanted a hot chocolate, but Vermilion said no, it has to be you. You'll get a crane and you'll like it. Damn it. What's a crane? I don't know. Wanna watch some films this evening? Maybe play some games? I know there were a couple you had in mind. As nice as that sounds, I have to stay in the med bay at least one more night. Vermilion's orders. Well, I already asked him about it. He said he'd let me bring everything into the ward, provided I clean it all up at some point, of course. Well, that sounds amazing. It means a lot, Pistachio. Thank you. Awesome, I'll start bringing stuff up after work. Decaying orbit defect update. Hi all, I know there has been some talk recently about getting to the bottom of the defect brought to light by the captain. I would like to take this opportunity to stamp out any further investigation on that front. I have inquired with the captain and she has made it clear that it's a classified issue that we should no longer chase up. That sounds very, very suspicious. They should definitely keep looking. Afternoon, or I just wanted to remind you all that we will be working through this weekend in order to hit our probe launch date of Monday, SA42. To compensate for this, you will all be able to take Tuesday and Wednesday SA43 and 44, respectively off his personal days. Regards, Canary. Vegetation extravaganza from Pistachio. Want to spend 2 whole days only watching movies and playing games on Tuesday, Wednesday? It's like you read my mind. I actually just eavesdropped on you talking to Marmalade. Less impressive. The day has come. Hey June, guess what day it is? It's a Saturday. You have a calendar. You know this. True, but aren't you forgetting something? I feel like something has been brewing between us, June. I've been bottling up my emotions all day and now they're refrigerated in the break room. No way. Oh yes. I'm on my way down. Good evening. As you're all aware, the long-awaited probe launch is scheduled for tomorrow morning. We've been hard at work on this project for the last few weeks, and I would greatly appreciate it if you could all make sure you're well rested and in top form. A second chance could be hard to come by, so we need to ensure as best we can that everything goes smoothly. I want to see everyone in the bridge at 8:30 for the initial briefing before we each head off for our individual checks. See you tomorrow, Canary. Morning all, it's now 8:30 and not all of you are here. I hope that I stressed the importance of this mission in my email last night. Could those of you who are not present please make it a priority to get to this briefing? I won't hesitate to come and find you myself if the need arises, Canary. Don't fret, we're on our way up with coffee for everyone, Vermilion. Anyway. Afternoon. As you all know, the probe mission today did not go to plan. It's hard to tell where the issue was rooted, but hopefully a more in-depth investigation can get to the bottom of it. Either way, it's safe to assume that we will not be able to recover the probe. Although this aspect of the mission has been a failure, I don't want the outcome of this launch to overshadow the hard work and hours spent on that probe. We should all be proud of what was accomplished. Which is nothing. Take a few well-deserved days off, then we'll regroup on Thursday for a new briefing. Regards, Canary. Good work everyone, we'll have better luck next time, I bet. Well done all, sorry I could only contribute beverages. Chin up. Hey June, what happened today wasn't your fault. There was nothing you could have done about it. I would hate to think you are beating yourself up over something you had no control over. M. It crashed, didn't it? Sure sounds like my fault, given that I was piloting the damn thing. I mean, probably crashed, but we don't know for sure that that's the problem. We don't know for sure, and that's the problem. You can't pilot something if you have no idea where it is. It was an issue with the construction, not you. I just feel like I've wasted everyone's hard work. No one thinks that, June, I promise. Rest easy. We'll nail it next time, I'm sure. Wanna start the mega movie marathon a night early? Nah, I think I just need to take a night to myself, sorry. That's alright. You know where to find me if you change your mind, though. Thanks, Pistachio. No worries. You take it easy, June. You've had a rough week. Why have I being forsaken? Well-being status forsaken. I'm on the up, but it's the probe launch tomorrow and I'm really not feeling it. It was games night yesterday and I wasn't really feeling that either. That should give you an idea of the severity of my unfeeling. I don't think anyone will want to delay and I don't really either. I just like it done. Unfeeling status, math error, number too large. Well, that went poorly, didn't it? I lost control of the probe. I've done that same flight path hundreds of times, never had any problems before. I just couldn't slow the thing down. As a pilot on board, it doesn't feel great that the probe we've been working on for the last few weeks crashed into the planet it was meant to land on. I don't know exactly where we go from here. This has not been my week, has it? Appendicitis and then the probe crash. Well-being status in appendix lighter. One more? One more. Because if you don't do it now, we have to do it later. I actually like reading the story, it's just I don't know why it's so taxing, but it really is. The reading out loud. But I've committed to it, so you know. No going back. Painkillers, we've read that. Are You Awake? We've read that. Some bad news, we've read that. Yep, we've read that. Hi Vermilion, can you please write up a report detailing Juniper's surgery and aftercare so that I can file it with HQ. Thanks, Canary. Canary, of course. Should be done by the end of the day. Vermilion. Working for the weekend, yes. Okay, this is new. Morning marmalade. I was just sat in the library nook having my morning coffee, and I couldn't help but notice that there are drawings everywhere. Are these yours? Vermilion. Oh shoot, yeah, those are mine. Sorry. I was sketching last night. I figured I would clear up this morning because I was exhausted, but it slipped my mind, I guess. I'll sort it out shortly. No need to apologize. I think they're fantastic. I've enjoyed sifting through them with my coffee. Would you mind very much if I kept one? Not at all. I have tons of them. I've been drawing over Arnold a lot recently. I'm finding it very therapeutic. I've already stashed away my favorites to take your pick. Ah, you're too kind. Keep up the beautiful work. Thank you, Vermilion. Say, Vermilion, do you mind if I keep this album a while longer? It's just, I don't know, it's nice. I've been treating it well, I promise. Not at all, Pistachio. It is nice, I agree. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am. What does it feel like, living by an ocean like that? It's something else. The birds, the salt in the air, the sound of the waves lapping at the beach. I could hear them from my kitchen, you know? It's nothing like space. I miss it dearly. Do you think you'll go back someday? I'd like to, I think. I fear that I might be too old to make it through the journey, though. I accepted that it was likely a one-way trip when I left. I'd like to go. I'm going to look into it once we get back. You should. You'd feel at home there, I'm certain. I think so too. Hey Vermilion, you mentioned earlier that you might be willing to play me some tunes this evening. Are you still down for that? Aubergine, yes. You're welcome to drop by after dinner, Vermilion. The probe launch is tomorrow. Lateness, yes. The probe report, it crashed. Or maybe it didn't. It didn't, right? It just went right through the planet or something. Entry 6 on the personal log of Vermilion. Well, I guess this is my fault for complaining about not having much to do. Juniper managed to get herself a nasty case of appendicitis. Fortunately, this is something that I could treat with my eyes closed. Not that it matters, so can that magic med-based cylinder. I would contest whether or not it does as good a job as myself, but what can I do besides follow protocol? Anyway, Juniper is going to be fine. She might find herself disappointed when she realizes how many days off she's actually going to get. It really doesn't take long to recover from appendicitis with equipment like this. More than enough time to get her listening to some of over Vermilion's classic tunes though. I think that after only a single day stuck in bed, Juniper is beginning to wish that she wasn't. She's already complaining about my music, so she's starting to get back to her normal self at least. I think it's helping that she's accompanied by 4 kittens. She'll be up and about tomorrow, in time for the probe launch on Monday. I'm not saying this was all a ruse to miss the probe launch, but if it was, I've thwarted her plans. Juniper wasn't too happy with that last line. I'm reading this log aloud as a form of entertainment. The probe launch went poorly. I really don't have much more insight into the matter. Honestly, I was watching the launch on the same screens as everyone else and I didn't understand a thing that was going on. Still, I feel down about it all the same. We're becoming a little family here with a common goal. The success of this mission has very little impact on me, but it could make these guys' careers, so it's important to me that this all goes well for them. We'll get back on track, I have no doubt about that. No doubts. That's what it said, no doubt, but you know. One more? One more, because then we're at the halfway point, and I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of new stuff here with Pistachio. I'm guessing 3 messages we have to read. Might be wrong though. Might be very wrong. So yes, Vermilion, some bad news. We've read that. We've read this one. 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 This one, this one, this one. This one. Read them all. No new messages. That's great. So because I decided to get an early night yesterday, I missed out on my closest friend dealing with a potentially fatal illness. Go figure. I dropped by the med bay this morning, but she was still napping. I'm sure surgery takes it out of you. Appendicitis, Vermilion said. I hadn't heard of it, but allegedly it can really sneak up on you. As I understand it, he saved June's life. Gotta love the old guy. Well, June has to stay in the med bay for another night. It's fine though, because I spoke to Vermilion and he's going to let us have a movie night in there. I'll ask Aubergine if I can borrow one of those big monitors he has lying around or something. Make a real thing of it. Vermilion said no hot chocolate, but I'm going to smuggle some in to surprise her. Can't hurt. Probably. We had another games night this evening. It was a more subdued night than normal, whatever. I think everyone is tired after crunching so hard on the probe. That and June is still recovering from her op. It's also possible that maybe OP, but whatever. It's also possible that maybe, just maybe, the novelty of Aubergine always winning is starting to run its course. Alright. Halfway through. And there shouldn't be that many new messages. I mean, Canary... And then once we were past Canary, yeah. We'll be fine. Let's do some puzzles. I don't really want to do any puzzles though, to be honest. I don't remember what we have left. I really do not. Do we know what this one is yet? I don't remember. We probably looked at it, but I do not remember it. How is this stuff? What was the order again? Small to large, maybe? That seems right. So these shouldn't be so bad, actually. I can't really do these, I'm guessing, because, yeah, no. I mean, we could make it work like this. And then... where does this one even go? Oh, but you can't, yeah. Can't go around there. That's actually a problem, right? Yeah. We need to do something else first here. That's not gonna work, right? No. That's also pretty bad. I think we need to start at a different spot, maybe. But that doesn't seem very easy to do, actually. Like, this is right, but then you can't go anywhere from here, so that's not great. Don't know how you would make that work. And if we start here, and then go here, and then go here, and then go here. No, that's not... oh, there's one more in this. I didn't even notice. That guy. Okay. And then we go... and do this one, maybe? And then this one. And that should do it for us, right? Can we go around this? We can. Where's the door even? I never looked. Over here. Okay. This feels like a possible start here. And then where would we go next? What else is in here? This one up there. Is this shorter? No, this is shorter, right? We would go here and then... no, that's wrong. Where does this go then? It goes down here. These lines are not very easy to look at. Can we do that from here? We can, okay. But then this is gonna be bad. Because we can't really get around this guy very easily. Or at all, basically. Could we start on a different one? Not really. Where's this one now? But this one is... That's that one, right? Yeah. Is that right still? I don't know. But we can't get up there now. To the last one here. So that, yeah, that has to be done first. But I feel like we need to do this guy first. How do we do that though? Who belongs in that? This, and those two up there. So we need to find a way to get to the top right somehow. And that's not really something we can do unless we do this first. And if we do this first, then we can't do, yeah, we need to do, we need to do this first. And if we do this first, then we can't do the other one. So, some issues there for sure. Because this is you, right? But then if we come back here, there's just not anywhere to go, is there? Because we need to go up here to start the next one, and that's just not something we can do. But I also don't really see anywhere else to start. Because we can't really start here, because you can't do this one from there. It's impossible, clearly impossible. So we can't start here. And if we start here, there's just no... There's just this. That's it. There's nothing else we can do. And then, I mean, you could go here and do... But you can't do this one. Right, we tried that. Because this one connects all the way across to this one up here, which you cannot get to from here. And they have to be done in order, right? I mean, we've never tried, but that's the only way that makes sense, right? They don't? Really? Does that make any sense, though? I don't think it does. I don't know if I like that. Wait, where are we now? Because if I don't have to do them in order, it's just like it's a very different sort of experience all of a sudden. Still can't do that though. Which is a little weird. I'm confused now, to be honest. We can't get by this though still. Do we really not have to do them in order? Hi Jigsaw, but that's sort of the puzzle, right? Is it not? Because then we could start in different spots, and that will maybe, you know, if you don't have to start on the smaller one, maybe you can like do weird things like this. It does turn it black. Is that right or wrong? I'm confused. Because it definitely feels like it should be wrong. I don't know. I mean, we can't really get this one inside here anyway, so that doesn't really help. I was just sure it was short to Tor, as well as just the ones in the jigsaw. I don't know, maybe not. Let's see if that solves. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it needs to be the order 2. It just means that it also actually solves the jigsaw part. Okay. That's okay. I still feel like this is the only start then. The only start we can, I don't know, attempt. And then there's not really anything good after that though. This is fine, but you can't go around this guy. Because then, you know, everything is weird from there on out. And you can't do, you can't get to the top right there. Yeah. But then what do we change? Because obviously this doesn't work, because you can't get over here. You can't get past that guy from there. And we can't really reach any of the other ones without touching anything on here, like the shortest ones. We can touch this one or this one first. Quite clearly. There's not an angle for that. Right? There's no angle here. There would be an angle here, that's crazy. I don't think that's gonna matter much though. What's the next one on this one even? Is it this one? And then this one? Or is this one? I can't tell which is higher. But that doesn't really make a difference. We can't, that doesn't work. That's really weird, that's hard. Because I need to go here and then here. I feel like it's always just gonna ruin everything. I don't know, maybe not. But from here we can get to this one, but then we can't get the last one on this one. And if we go in here first, then we need this guy, which that's still fine, but we just can't get up here. So those two. I mean, like this we can, but it's wrong. The wrong order, and also it ruins this one, so we need to do this one first. But if we do this one first, then we can't come back around, is the thing. Like if we do this one now, then we can't come back up from here. Because there's nothing to turn on here, so that's just it. And we can't get to this one. And we need to get to a shortest one though. And those are the only other two. If it's not that one right here. So that makes no sense. So the start doesn't work, I think. But then what do we change about this? I don't know. Because there's also no way to change that angle from like this pillar to this out here. It's just not something you can do. Unless you have something to go around on. Which means you need to do something else first. But what else can we do first? Nothing. That's really weird. Because doing this first just doesn't make any sense. And you also can't really do it. I mean, you can do it like this, but you can't turn around. Do they solve both ways? Maybe. High to low and low to high? That is something I have not really tried ever. Because that would change things, I guess. I don't think they solve both ways. I'm pretty sure they don't, but maybe I just never tried that. And this one would be too low, too high. Or something? No, we can't. There's no good move here though. Oh wait, no, that's fine actually. I would go like this. Oh, but then we cut off that inside for sure, which I'm guessing can't be right. I mean, this it already feels like it can't be right, but. But no, wait, we would be this. Yeah, we would be here. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, this is actually still feasible from here. I don't know. No. But I think we learned something. What? I don't really know. But something. We learned something. We learned that we can go like around the outside, maybe. But not like this. No, we can't actually do it like this. Because there's no going around then. I'm confused by this. This is like a missing... like a step very early here, and I don't know where it is. Who's the short one in this one? How many different ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4? Are only 4, right? And this is the shortest one, and this one is? And then those two in the top right corner. But yeah, this can't work because, well, this is okay. We can't turn around here now. We would need to turn around on this one. We can't. Otherwise this would be an interesting start at least. But there can't be enough space here. And from here we can't go. No, we can only go here. And that's already pretty bad. Because we can't get to this one. Why is this so weird? I don't know what it is. It is very strange. There's just no good way back here. Because then from here you can't go around this one anymore, and then you can't turn around on this, and this is wrong for sure. How do we change this? What do we change? Because we have to start with one of the shortest ones. And there aren't really many options here, because this can't work. Because you can't get over here. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know how we would miss something here though, because there are no other ways to do anything here. And then if you go here to start, then you have to go here next. And then you have to go here, and there's no other way to do that either. And we don't want to be inside here, because then we can't touch the shortest one, so we'd have to go outside. And then from here, there are not really any different things we can do. We can do this, which we've already tried, and it doesn't work. We just can't get back. And there's also no way to turn around and go back to the right. We need to be able to go to the right after this. I guess we can like this. Maybe. But we still... Is that enough space? That is enough space. Okay. Sure. Then that works, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's it. That angle just did not look like it was gonna be good enough. But it is good enough. It does work. Alright, fair enough. Wasn't so bad. I was pretty bad. It wasn't. Okay, so those two on the bottom are not super crazy. Like, I mean, this is fine, I guess. The other one we need to do from the top though, kind of. It feels like we would go here next naturally, but is that right? Who knows? Who's in here still? Just you? That's bad. Oh no, this one is inside here too. Who's Tora? It's hard to say. Is this one Tora or is this one Tora? Perspective is really weird here. Can we go elsewhere here? Can we go here? No. Well, we could maybe go like this, but I don't know if that's any good. Actually, it might be okay. But who's the next one on this one? Is that one inside, right? And then it's you? Oh, but you can't get to you. Well, we could if we used this knob too, but I don't know if that's a good idea. That seems natural right there. But nothing else really can work from here, right? And if you go back immediately... Yeah, it's just horrible already. Reset this. Okay, can we start on a different one? Who can we reach? We can't reach this. Oh no, we can? But I mean, it doesn't work, but we could reach it technically, I guess. We definitely can't reach this, right? There's no way we can make an angle for that work. We could go here first, but that seems already pretty bad. Because this one is impossible to get to already from here. So it feels like we start here. And then what? Where do we go next? I'm not sure. Maybe here? I mean, it's different. It is different. Is it better though? I really don't think so. No. And from here you just can't really make anything work, right? Outside first, maybe? Leave that inside one open? Is this even the right order? I cannot tell. I can't tell. And then it would be you, and you, and you. No. Well, you guys are different. I have never really accounted for you at all. That's a problem. That is not good. Can we still get inside here? I think we can. This feels very weird though. Oh, we can't get around this guy now. Come on! It's just this one angle that's off. Ah, man. That's annoying. Alright. Can we change things here somehow, I guess? I don't know. When would we have to do that one then? Before we cut that corner off, but that seems... Yeah, it's not possible, right? Because it have to be like this. No. Where does this go again? Oh, this goes here? That's already, yeah, we can't go and fix that now. So I don't know. Can we go here first or something? Not really, because it has to be like here. And yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know. No, who else is in here? I forgot. It's you and... And you. Can't really get there, can we? We have to do this one first, and this one starts where? Up here in the middle. So you'd have to go like here first. That's impossible already. And if you go here first, that also is impossible to get through again. So probably not right. Probably just not right. Is there a different way of doing this? Not really. It's a little more compact, but it doesn't change any angles or anything. This just seems so right, but I don't know that it is anymore. That could actually maybe be fine, but it's still gonna... Oh, what's the order here on this guy? I don't remember. Was it this one first and then the down low one? It might have been. But I don't think we can get there. Oh, I guess we can, but that's not good. We just can't go. We can't go around this one anymore now. I don't know. I do not know. Let's make this the more compact one, just because. So what this order is: this, then this guy, and then. And then the big one downstairs. But how do we do that? It just seems very impossible. Because we can't do it like this, because then we'd have to go up after. And if we go across here, then we ruin this. Yeah, we ruin this one. And if we go up, then we just can't. We can't get over here after. So there's not much we can do. Nah, it's the same angle, just from the other side. Okay, maybe don't go here next. But then where? Where do we go? Because we can't really... Like, this is bad for this one, right? Yeah. But you can't do anything here, because you can't... That middle one is just very, very cursed in there. That does not work at all. So where do we go next? Maybe we just really don't start here, in this bottom right corner. It just seems so right. Maybe we start here somehow? No, all that is just awful. That's bad. That, yeah, it doesn't work. And this is not different either, right? This is, no, this is different. This might be better. It's definitely different. You go here and then here. And then we could do this next. This seems good, honestly. At first glance, at least. Yes, this seems good. There we go. What do we turn on? Do we turn on anything here? I hope we do, because I need more puzzles. More options. This one turns on, okay. Let's look at it. What do we get? I don't know. Requisite pairs, okay. That's weird. Do we resolve here or not? I don't know. Oh, there's more purple up here, so we can't do purple when we did it. Because I'm guessing this one, or is this not necessarily purple? I'm not sure how this works. Let's just try some other things. Yeah, no, this one is purple, yeah. Okay, so we need to not do purple first. We need to do yellow first, maybe? Something like this actually seems doable, maybe. And then go back around and go purple, maybe. And resolve purple. And then nope, that's off. It's clearly off. This one down there is on. Which would be like this, I guess. Not so bad, not so bad. Okay, yellow, 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 yellow. Okay. We definitely have 4 purples, yeah, and 2 cyans. This doesn't really feel like a good start because we can't resolve. Yellow seems kind of weak too, though, because you can't really get anywhere. So you can't really. Can we fit through here? We can, I guess. And then we could turn here or something. I mean, this is something. That's pretty bad, though. Start with purple. It's just about finding a path that doesn't ruin everything else. And somehow, why can we not fit through here anymore? We just fit through here. I guess that's just one more cable now, and then we can't fit through anymore. That's or that would have been a nice start otherwise, I think. Maybe not. But that doesn't solve the problem because we can't get back in there anymore. Shame. Real shame. From here we can't get anywhere. I mean, we can just resolve somewhere, but that seems very useless. We can't start here because we need this to be on. And for this to be on, we need purple first. So purple comes before cyan for sure. And then one purple becomes before, yeah, we need to do purple before we do this yellow one here. And then yellow turns on the second purple. It doesn't give us an order, but it gives us some rules, I guess, to follow. I still don't know where to start, though. The order starts seem very restrictive in terms of like where we can go after, which is not good. That is not good. And just like resolving immediately doesn't really do much, does it? I mean, maybe that's enough. But now we would need to do yellow. One yellow. Yeah, it's no good though. We would need to do one yellow and then the cyan. Can we do the cyan yet even? We can't get there. Or we can't get around this anymore. This cyan one is just in a really bad spot, but we can't do it first because we can't resolve cyan at the start because we need purple first. So we're gonna start far away from that somehow, but we can't really... We can't start here because we can't go anywhere from here. There's no legal move, right? No, I don't think there is. Okay, so this is out. This obviously is not a start. I guess it could be, but we can't really go around the second time if we do it like that, can we? Unless we go all the way around. I don't know, but that could be used to change the angle on some stuff though, maybe. Because we can go around things twice. I forgot that again. But this is off, so that doesn't work. But you could like go... There's no good example, actually. There's really nowhere we can go that makes any sense. But this is already really bad because we block too much with these diagonal paths. I don't like it. I do not like it. And doing this one is really useless because they're both just nothing. They don't turn anything on or off. So it just feels like a bad move. Maybe it isn't, but it feels like it is. And that closes the inside here for sure. So that can't be right. I could resolve yellow right here and then do... Oh, this is not on yet, right. We have to do purple next. Again. Which I guess that kind of works here. Oh, but we don't know, we need to do cyan before we do purple. But we need to do purple before we do cyan. Lots of issues, I'm sure you can tell. You just can't go back inside and around that. To get this guy right here. And then also resolve it again. But then where do we start? Because this also feels really bad as a start. To me. Because that also ruins that cyan one. That's maybe like a really complicated way to get around that, but I don't know if there really is or not. Does this actually still let us go through? I don't think it does. No. I don't like this lever because it's all about finding like that one angle where you can still kind of squeeze through some place, and it's just not, I don't know. It's just not great. This purple star is awful because it doesn't turn on cyan. Yeah, that can't be right. This would be better. If you could just like make it work. And this is just not gonna let us out anymore, is it? No, it does. It does let us out. That's a good thing, I guess. Can we get this like that? No, we need yellow first somehow. But how do we get that? This is progress, but it's not quite right. We can do yellow, but we can't do both yellow and purple, I think. But this might be a simple fix. I don't think it is, but it might be. We just need to resolve a different yellow or a different purple. Oh, but we can't resolve this one. Because that one is after cyan. If you go all the way outside, does that help? No, because then we can't do yellow here. Can we do yellow right now? After we do purple inside here? No. That's weird. It feels like we should have it basically, but we don't. Because we just can't. We just can't. And we can't have this yellow early, this one, because it needs to be on first. And for that we need purple. And now it's on, but we can't resolve here, because that's... we can't do yellow anymore. So close, yet also so very far. So very far. I don't know, this feels so strong as a move here, but it isn't right, I think. Or can we do... no, yeah, we can't get by that cyan one. No, not cyan, purple. Because we can't get out here now. Unless we go around this guy. Which we can't. Also, we ruined this inside path? No, that's fine still. We can't turn around on anything here now. To still get this. That's frustrating. It feels like we're close, but I guess we're not. Because there's just no way to get this and then turn around and go back inside, right? No, that can't be, because there's nothing we can turn around on outside. Why? Why are you in such a bad spot down here? You fool. And we just can't get around this guy. This needs to be done first, which would mean yellow is last. But there's no right order for that, right? That's just no way to do it, I think. Because it's just we ruined two yellow ones here, and there's no way to fix that. Like you can get one, but not the other one. And you can't get that outside yellow here first or anything, right? That would be like this. Well, it wouldn't even be like this, right? That's not even... it would be like this, and then this. But that's already too narrow inside here, I can tell. Yeah. Can't get around to do what you want to do. So maybe you start on purple? But which one? If you start on this one... I mean, yeah, this is too narrow now, right? This would be so good, but if you can't do it... Oh, it's such a pain. And if you go back outside and resolve on U, and then we turn yellow... Is that actually any good? Who knows? It might be. It is, I think. Yes. Whew. Oh man, this is weird. Everything about this is weird. How? I guess, I mean like this. And then... like this, and then... It's a good question. What do we do now? We leave. That was so easy. Ah, great. I like that. It turns on this guy. Which we're not gonna solve, but we're gonna look at. Okay, more color pairs, more... you need like one yellow wrap, one white wrap. Man, that's gonna be... weird for sure. I actually need... What? They need to be in order too? They need to be in order too. Come on. You need a white wrap here first, and then you need purple. But then you need another purple wrap. That's gonna be a nightmare. I don't want to deal with it now. I do not want to deal with that at all. But we made some progress. We read some emails and some logs. We solved 6 puzzles? I think it was 6 puzzles. So that's good. That's solid. These puzzles are really tricky. How much do we have left? Are we at 13 now or something? Or 14? I don't remember how many we have solved. 3, 6, 10, 15. Alright. 7 to go, 7 anchors to go. That's, you know, we're getting there. We are getting there. Still so many corrupted logs to check too. Man, it's gonna be an ordeal as well, but we'll get there. I have confidence. And then in here, what did I say? I don't know what I said now. 7 left? No. Yeah, I think so. 7 left. So there's the one up in the middle that we just unlocked, and then there are 1, 2, 3 around that circle in the middle. That's a total of 4. One up in the very top middle. That's 5. And then 1 down middle, right, and then 1 on the very right side. Okay. And we have 2 unlocked ones, 2 unlocked ones, and then all the other ones need to be unlocked still. Don't know how that sequence actually works. That orange cable. I guess we solved this one, and that unlocks nothing. The one we just looked at the end, and then the other one down in the right side unlocks that one in front of it, or maybe, yeah, that seems right. Or maybe that one unlocks that one. It's hard to know which goes, like, I don't know if they go both ways. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out though. We'll make things happen here. But that'll have to wait for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.